Hello and welcome to a brand new video on the Fugue for BWV 998 by Bach. And let's dive straight into the Fugue, Bach, BWV 998. Right, welcome to Microstudy 1 of the second part to this Fugue. We left it at bar 7 in this position. So we're going to play obviously 2 and 3, D and F sharp. Open E, first finger down on an F sharp, and here we have that third voice entering. Fourth finger is going to go on to a G sharp. It's then going to push up to an A at 5th fret, third finger on a C sharp, and you're going to have to stretch backwards here for that first finger to hit the C sharp. Open E. Now you have two choices here. You can just go straight with down with 3 and 2. Into that configuration, or what I would suggest is 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then I just use 1 and 2 up, down into a half bar at fret 2. As soon as I hit that half bar, I am already starting to think of this massive stretch because I need to get to 7, 6, and an open B for the next sort of chord. Fourth finger, third finger, open B, first finger down behind the third finger, ready for the F sharp at 4th fret, and then your first finger is going to slide down again into a half bar scenario. Right, here we go, slow motion. Welcome to Microstudy number 2. We left it off a half bar at fret 2, halfway across bar number 8. We're then going to go into this minor 7 shape, 3, 2, and 1. And the next note is tough to get, but not impossible. 7th fret, high B. You're going to have to stretch out and probably take those fingers off. If you've got long enough fingers to stretch, which I don't, that is what you're going to have to do, and I suggest that you leave your first finger down as an anchor. So that, not this. Don't take those fingers off, super important. Anchor it, leave the bass down, very important for Baroque. And then your third finger's hovering, it's going to go into fret 4. Fourth finger's going to slide down to fret 5, and then we have a middle voice. Now, it's perfectly legit to cut that middle voice out if you can't get it. When you come back in, yes, it's against the orthodoxy, but it's not a known because this was not written for our instrument. So if it's difficult, don't worry about it. But if you can, hinge bar it. There you go, and you can see it in that other angle. Second finger down on a G, and then we're back into our old friend. Half bar at 2nd fret for that D at the beginning of bar 9. Okay, let's check this out in slow motion. Welcome to the next Microstudy. We left it off here at bar 9. Half bar, stretch out for the E with the 4th finger. Now you're going to bring that half bar into the 3rd fret, G major for the first time, 3, 2, 1 for that high G, and then you are going to leave this bass note down. Super important, very much a Bach trait, because he is going to clash that G against the next chord. So he set it up. Can you hear it still there? So not this, but this. So your first finger is just going to shift down into 2nd fret, nice big stretch here between those two fingers. 4th finger is going to come on, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret, and then you are going to have to use fingers 3 and 4 for the F sharp and A at 4 and 5 respectively, and you're going to have to stretch those two fingers out, and if you can, down. Again, Bach setting up this chord. Open strings, release. Third finger still down. Okay, so your third finger's done a lot of work across these bars. And then thumb, third finger. And I'm just going to leave it there. It's a nice short microstudy. Lots to do. Main thing is make sure that that third finger stays down. Let's walk through this very slowly. Alrighty, quick interruption. If you're enjoying this, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. There is the rest of this massive fugue to come, along with a ton of other advanced pieces and ideas that are going to get you challenging. Welcome to the next microstudy. So we now, from the previous one, have had our first set of semiquavers or 16th notes. Very important. It is a signal that Bach is starting to change ideas here a little bit and extend them. So we left it off at the beginning of bar 10, open strings, bass note, 3, 1, 0, 1, leave it down, 3, 2, 0, and then I suggest that you use 2 and 4 on F sharp and A respectively, and then in the middle voice here, 3, 1, 1, leaving your second voice down. It is possible. There are alternatives, and I'll buzz through them in a second. But once you've done this, your second finger is then going to slide up with your fourth finger as one unit, and it's G sharp and B open, and then your third finger comes down onto the high D for the D and B in the next beat. So that is my fingering solution to this. Which makes it easier, but the alternative is 2 and 4, 3, 1, fourth finger out for the C sharp on string 3, and then your third finger flies up here, and then this becomes 1 and 4. But that cuts off the B in the middle. Beginning of bar 11, we then float down with my fingering. So here's bar 11. Just move your second finger up so that it is 2, 3, 4 for the A, D, and B. And then your third finger is going to buzz down, and your second finger is going to come on the A. And I'm going to leave it there at the entry of voice 4. Super important. So that's a lot to take in. The main thing is just to use smart fingering. Second pointer, there are semiquavers in this piece, so you need to time the tempo and the pulse to as fast as you can play semiquavers, especially in that second section of the fugue where Bach just goes into an Italianate running series of 16th notes for a long section. That is super important. Make sure that you time your piece with that. Slow motion walkthrough coming up. Thank you very much for staying until the end. This has been brought to you by Classical Guitar Rockstock, the home of 6-string inspiration and my baby. It's where all of the lessons from this channel can be found. If there's a piece that you want to see or check out, drop a comment in the link below. I am happy to listen to them. There are some great ideas already, and I have got some of them in the pipeline. So, classicalguitarrocks.com for some 6-string inspiration today.